Sayori is a closet vampire. Looks like you're in a good mood today.
I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all.
Yep, I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But you seem like a pretty simple girl, so I suppose those two things match up. I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. Wow, we just backhandedly called her fucking stupid. And she's just sitting there grinning.
Speaking of which, I'm kind of hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack?
Why did I say no?
That's not like you at all.
I have my reasons. I do? What the fuck are they? This hot chick wants you to go with her. She didn't even ask you to buy her a snack, by the way. She just wanted you to come along. She might have, in fact, bought us a snack. Why did you say no, Pete, you idiot? Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori?
Why that all of a sudden?
Oh, because your Sayori's broke? No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it. Dude, okay. Perfidious Pete's been on the planet for a while, and there is one thing, and one thing I have learned definitively in this lifetime. Never, ever, under any fucking circumstance, put your hand in a woman's purse. Period. Don't ever, it doesn't matter what, they could be like dying and they need their EpiPen. They'll be like, oh, I have a nut allergy. Please, for the love of God, get my EpiPen out of my purse. Don't do it. Just let them die. Don't reach your hand in that purse. It's going to be the worst thing you ever. Don't ever put your hand in a woman's purse. You're way better off to just stand there helplessly and watch them bloat up and swell up and die from that nut allergy. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. Yep, I knew it. She's broke. Don't make fun of her because she's poor. I can see right through you, Sayori. You poor bitch.
That's not fair. How did you even know?
It's simple. Your family is poor, Sayori, and I'm denigrating you. Soon you'll be living in a cardboard box attached to the dryer vent behind a laundromat so you can stay warm in the winter. Had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and want an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I'd lend you some. There's one more thing. You're always hungry. So that only leaves the one option.
I give up. Don't make me feel guilty.
If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Also, why did her eyes turn into greater than and less than signs? Ahahaha. Yuri suddenly giggles. Hey, baby. Didn't notice you were listening in. Or even here, for that matter. Her face is in her book, as always. I wasn't listening or anything. I mean, you clearly were. It's stupid to deny at this point. I was just something in my book.
Yuri! Tell Pete to let me borrow some money.
Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should... Oh, she's done the chest hurl. All of these girls continually hurl their chests violently into my face. Not that I dislike it. I'm just, observing that it tends to be a frequently repeated phenomenon. You should only buy what you can responsibly afford. That way your family doesn't wind up living behind a laundromat in a cardboard box. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed in my book.
I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much. It's a fun side of you.
Yes, there's really no way you could think that.
You're right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the revolution.
I don't think that's actually what you meant to say, because that is a complete non sequitur. Accept the revolution? That's... you keep using that word. I do not think it means what you think it means. Retribution.
That! Still, coming from you, Sayori. Guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there?
So these women are clearly some kind of succubus demons waiting to take my vital juices, steal my strength, and give it to the devil. And you know what? I'm totally cool with that, ladies. Siphon it right out of me. Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me.
But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them.
Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. No, I mean, she's right. Like, Digital Pete is kind of an asshat. He definitely would not have come without the promise of a cupcake. When Sayori speaks, everyone's IQ drops by 10 points in the entire school. Hey, don't be hating on Sayori, chat. She was cunning enough to trick us into coming to the Doki Doki Literature Club. You gotta give her credit for that. She may be dumb, but she is sort of cunning.
Yeah!
Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk.
Ow! What was... a cookie?
Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around.
Is this a miracle?
I'm gonna guess Natsuki threw a cookie from you from out of the closet.
It's because I paid my restitution.
Retribution. No, actually, in this case, she was right. Restitution was correct. That one almost worked. See, that one almost worked. I was just gonna give it to you. But then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though.
And it's Suki. That's so nice of you.
Even when people hurl objects and smash her in the face with them, Sayori is excited about it. She's like the biggest Grammy of all time. Everything's coming up Sayori. Cunning in the fact that she has female genitals? No, you just heard her disclose her devious plan, Captain Crash. She tricked Natsuki into making cupcakes in turn so that I would come to the Doki Doki Literature Club. I would not have come were it not for the cupcakes. Maybe Sayori is part puppy dog. Sayori hugs the cookie. Oh, whatever. Just eat it. Thank you. Sometimes I like it when narrator Pete is playing the part of actual Pete. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite.
So good. Oof.
Sayori suddenly clasps her hands over her mouth.
I bit my tongue.
It's like she doesn't know how her own body works. She's so foolishly and stupidly uncoordinated that she chewed on her own flesh. Which, of course, made Natsuki laugh because she's a serial killer.
You get through a lot over just one cookie.
Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie.
Ah, yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it?
Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers.
But yours is chocolate.
Yeah, well, who do you think gave you that one? Oh, I got it. Natsuki is totally a Valley girl. I've been doing the wrong voice the whole time. What's up, Mom Spaghetti? Welcome to the stream.
Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me.
Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Yeah, that's right, girl. Ah, jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off her. Oh, so okay. Open relationship Sayori, but Natsuki's not having any of it. She's a one-on-one kind of girl. Yuri, how do you feel about multiple partners? Because this could be the tipping point here. Sayori's already given us carte blanche for an open relationship. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. Hey! Did you seriously just do that? Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori? Natsuki glances around. Yeah, where is Monica? Isn't she supposed to be moderating this? Monica isn't in the club room. Well, clearly. Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Me neither. In fact, I didn't even notice she wasn't here until you guys mentioned it.
Huh. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay.
Mom Spaghetti, thanks very much for the follow. Welcome to the Nice Circle.
Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. I don't think she has a... Aha, I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined.
Oh, I beg to differ. The three of you combined, way more desirable than one Monica. If you don't believe me, feel free to cruise by any porn site and they will easily assuage your worries.
That's true. Excuse me?
Suddenly the door swings open.
Sorry, I'm super sorry.
Ah, there you are.
I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed.
But boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up there, girl? Well, my last period today was study hall. There's a menstruation joke in there somewhere, but it will take a cleverer man than me to tease it out. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time.
That makes no sense, though.
You wouldn't have heard the bell ring, at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Oh, way to suddenly drop. Oh, nice humble brag, Monica. Oh, well, I wouldn't have heard it because I was practicing piano. Oh, by the way, did I mention, in addition to being president of the literature club, I also play piano, and my boyfriend is the captain of the football team, and I drive a sweet sports car, and my parents are rich, and I'm going to Harvard in the fall?
Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica.
I don't really. I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano.
It's so cool! You should play something for us, Monica.
Oh, come on. Damn it, this isn't gonna be piano recital hour. It's supposed to be the Doki Doki Literature Club.
That's...
Monica looks at me.
Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will.
Yay! It does sound pretty... No, it doesn't sound cool at all, Pete. Stop. I hate narrator Pete sometimes. Sometimes he's oddly insightful. Most of the time, I just hate him, though. I'd also look forward to it.
Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Pete.
Oh, she smiled sweetly at us and violently hurled her chest at us again. This is how we know Monica is pleased with us. Anytime she just fervently thrusts her chest into our face, this means she is glad. We've learned to interpret her not at all subtle body language.
I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry about it. I've been practicing a whole lot recently. I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready.
I see. In that case, best of luck. Could you violently hurl your chest at me again, please?
So I didn't miss anything, did I?
Nah, just like some cookie shenanigans. Not really anything important. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sarah somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back to her book, and Asuki disappeared into the closet, no doubt to gut her most recent kill. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more. I did write a poem for her. But at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book that she lent me, which, by the way, I didn't fucking read. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me and our eyes meet for a split second. Oh, hotness. Our eyes have met for a split second. Now I can post a Craigslist ad for a missed connection. You were reading, I was staring at your breasts, you caught my glance, turned away shy. Hook me up, girl. Craigslist. Let's do this. That only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Oh, she's a shy one. I like it when they play hard to get. I like the coy, Yuri. Sorry. I was just spacing out. and by that I mean mostly just kind of staring at your chest. I mutter this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh, she's violently hurled her chest at me. That means she likes it.
Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place you staring at my luscious and vivacious breasts, so I thought I'd just hurl them right into your face so that you could get a clearer look. Like what you see, Pete? But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so...
That's the book that you gave me that I definitely didn't read.
Uh-huh. I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason.
Just curious, how come you have 2 copies of the same book? So that you could loan one to a friend, clearly. Why else wouldn't you have 2 copies of the same book? Duh.
Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday, that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them.
I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. No, follow up on this, dude. This is how you... When a lady drops a subtle hint like this, man, you gotta take the bait. This is how you make a relationship work. You don't just let it pat her off, then she's gonna know you're not really that into her. You gotta... She's dangling that worm on that hook, bro. You gotta bite it. I'll definitely start reading it soon.
I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story.
Is that so? What's it about, anyway?
Well,
Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover.
All right. I just wanted to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost youngest sister, but as soon as she does so, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escaped from a human experiment prison.
Human experiment prison? Hold on a second. Is it a prison where they experiment on people, or is it an experimental prison for humans? Like they have magnetic floors or something. I can't correctly parse this. You've got some ambiguity here in the way these adjectives are... You know what? Let's just skip it.
And while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships, and her life starts to fall apart.
That's kind of dark, girl. Damn. Narrator Pete got inside my head. You really made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so the dark turn came from nowhere.
Ha ha ha.
Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden.
Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Pete?
No, I actually, Perfidious Pete, like tragedy a great deal. In fact, most of my favorite works are, in fact, tragedies. So, it's not that at all. I mean, I could definitely enjoy those kind of stories, so don't worry.
I hope so.
I totally forgot Yuri's into the darkness. I didn't forget. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. Yeah, she's smart and she's got a mean streak.
It's just that those kind of stories, they challenge you to look at life from a strange, new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals or their own philosophy that they believe in. Then suddenly, when you thought you related to the protagonist, they're made out to be the naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. I'm rambling, aren't I?
No, you're actually just discussing a relatively common trope in that villains are supposed to want something. That was a Kurt Vonnegut, I think, who said that when you're writing something, every single person should want something, even if it's just a glass of water.
Not again. I'm sorry.
Don't apologize. I was actually enjoying what you were doing there. I haven't lost interest.
Well, I guess it's all right then.
Violently hurl your chest at me. Oh, nope, she's just... she's giving us the side-eye, chat. Did you guys see that? She dropped the side-eye on us. She's digging our stylings. She wants to hop on my jock. I can tell. Side-eye means wants to hop on jock.
Feel like I should let you know that I have this problem.
Oh, God, she's going to tell us she has herpes. Son of a bitch. This is where we find out she's got like a scorching case of herpes.
When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much.
I'd like to listen to your sultry, smoky southern voice, so keep talking, baby. I really don't think you need to worry. This means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club, after all. Oh, she's doing it again. Side-eye, and sort of simultaneous side-eye with slight chest thrust. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? I mean, I should have started reading it yesterday. I'm kind of a dick move by not reading it at all. Yeah, you don't have to. What are you saying? I mean, I volunteered to read it. It sounds like a pretty decent book. It's way better than that manga about the girls making cookies or whatever that what's-her-name wanted me to read. Just a moment ago, you said you were looking forward to it. Oh, she's doing the ... sweaty frowny thing. Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? Oh, scooch in close, Pete. That's right. I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. No, I mean I want to slip into Yuri's seat. And yes, that was a vague allusion to anal. Was it vague, Pete? No, it was a very specific allusion to anal. Oh, don't be close. I'm making her all sweaty and frowny and nervous. Are you sure? Seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. Oh, give me the side-eye, though, girl. Give me the side-eye and let me know everything's okay. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone. I see, but what I want is the side-eye, girl. Give me the go-ahead with the side-eye. Just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. No side-eye, son of a bitch. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye, but is she giving us the side eye? I realize that she's not actually looking at her own. She's doing it! Side eye, chat. We got her. She's ours. She loves us forever now. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry. I was just... You apologize a lot, Yuri. You don't need to. Just give me that side-eye, girl. Keep on reading. Scoot over here close to Pete. I got you, girl. I do? Oh, there it is! Side-eye! We got it. That's it. She loves us. We're in love now. Hey, French, what's up? Welcome to the stream. I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... Yeah, you did it. You apologized while apologizing. Don't be shame-faced, girl. It's fine. This should work, right? I slide my desk up until it's like, I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, yeah. Then hold my book more between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Oh, yeah. Oh, we got a cleavage shot. Wait, is that cleavage or is that a cravat? Never mind. She's just wearing a cravat. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. You know what else I'd like you to hold between your thumb and forefinger, girl? My penis. Yes, my penis. That's what I would like for you to hold there. I do the same with my right arm on the other side of the book. That way, I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. Suits my plan perfectly. It's actually kind of distracting me. As if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision. Oh, side-eye! We got side-eye again! Hell yes! Just her thumb and forefinger. Yeah, I'm not really particularly well endowed. Thumb and forefinger probably be enough to get me there. Are you ready? To turn the page? Oh, damn it, girl! That's not what I wanted you to... That's not how that sentence was supposed to end in my brain. Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second, trying to decide if this little splotch here was a expanse of creamy bosom, or if it's just a cravat. I'm pretty sure it's a cravat, so we can go back to the book. I glance over at Yuri's face again, and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her.
That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right?
Oh, side eye and smile! Side eye and smile! We are so in.
I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer.
So what Yuri's saying is she doesn't mind if she comes first and it takes us a little longer to get there? That's nice, Yuri. She's a considerate lover. What's not to like?
It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me.
Yeah. Thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange, my thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey, Yuri. This might be a silly thought, but, you know, like, we got some vaguely intimate touching going on here. You want to just say to hell with it and go into Natsuki's death closet and get a quick hump on? Main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit.
You think so?
Ooh, side eye! We got side eye again.
You think so? How does she?
I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways, but she also second guesses all of the things that she says and does. Like, she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see into your head or anything, but they're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms.
I see.
Yuri remains silent for a moment.
But Pete, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. It's so embarrassing that you think that.
Wait, it's actually sort of adorable, though. I didn't mean it to be a bad in any way, baby. It's just like I was saying, she's sort of adorable, you're sort of adorable. I'm interested in this book. Simultaneously, I'm interested in you, specifically in the seeing you of naked. I didn't really know you were self-conscious about that sort of... You really didn't know you were self-conscious, Pete? She's nothing but hesitant and shy and socially awkward. Of course you should have... I'm telling you, this Pete guy, I want to punch him. Past Pete is an idiot. High school Pete is dumber than a box of shit. I guess I more meant that it's kind of cute. There you go. You got to get it back around to the adorableness, dog. You got to sell it. Make it a selling point.
What are you saying all of a sudden?
I'm saying that you're adorable and I'd like to make with the sex. Okay, everyone. God damn it, Monica, you cock block. Every time I get something going with somebody, Monica's got to come in here, violently hurl her chest into my face with just a monstrous C block. Monica is human prophylaxis. You want to beat it? Come on. I'm making time with the cute girl with long hair, and here you come to no doubt fling your chest in my face. Yeah, you know what? You're right to be upset, Yuri. Yuri didn't want to be C-blocked, and she got it. I think it's about time we share today's poems with each other. We might not have enough time if we wait too long. Yuri exhales, spared from finishing her thought. Is that all right, Yuri? You look kind of down. She's not down. She's sexually frustrated because you C-blocked her, Monica. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this.
It's not. It's fine.
Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. All right. I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer I only read it with you? Oh, ho, 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 ho. That was suave, Digital Pete. That was a good move, dog.
I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way.
Guess I'll be reading it with you then. One, because it saves me from not having to do it on my own time, and two, because you. In that case, I'll read a little more to... God damn it, Digital Pete. You had a streak going, you did the suave move, and then you immediately shit it down your leg. Damn it. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know? The fun of reading with her is not the book, you idiot. That's good reasoning. No, it's actually terrible reasoning if my ulterior motive is to get into your pants, but whatever. I'm just happy you're happy, Yuri.
In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time.
All right. What, am I suddenly Matthew McConaughey? All right. I'll finish those first 2 chapters in my own time. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then slip it back into my bag.